We're lights out and racing then here in MotoGP in Hungary for the first time in 33 years. Marco Bezzecchi is going to try and be aggressive on the inside of Marc Marquez into that first corner. They all concertina up. Are they all safely through? There's a bit of bumping and barging, but they have all made it safely through. And Bez and Marc
ran into it.
Big contact there. Bezzecchi had snatched the lead on that tight run through turn 2. There's contact there between 72 and 93.
Marc Marquez back to third place then, so we do have a VR46 Ducati in second place, but it is Frankie Morbidelli. How long can Bez put up a resistance this time?
He has led laps in the last 3 Grand Prix weekends as Marco Bezzecchi, but he's looking really vulnerable right now on that factory Aprilia. So vulnerable that Marquez hits the front then for the first time. That wasn't going to work out. Marc just charging in that little bit too hot on the brakes into turn 1. Bezzecchi would have heard that move coming and thought, well, if you're braking that late, mate, when I'm braking as late as I am, you're only going to go one way, and that's to the curve on the outside. So it's Bez briefly then back at the front, but he knows it's coming. Marc's just said, you've had your fun, now it's time for me to take control of this Grand Prix. Now we go into turn 5. Marquez levels Bez once again in that heavy braking zone. Bezzecchi comes straight back on through. And listen to the crowd, they're on their feet. This is what Hungary fans have missed for so many years. That's twice then now on this lap 7. Lap 8 that we have seen Bez and Marquez exchange overtakes for the lead.
Marc Marquez got another very good run out of turn 17. Can he get up alongside and brake late enough this time to get through on Marco Bezzecchi? Bezzecchi tries to cut back underneath him, but Marc Marquez now has the inside line for turn 2.
Yeah, he's blocked the line going initially through 1 and then through 2. So we are now lap 11 of 26, and it's Marc Marquez that has hit the front. You can just see there Acosta. He really is starting to hunt down Bezzecchi now in particular. You just wonder, Marquez has been seeing that gap reduced between himself and Acosta. This is the battle for second. Bezzecchi goes charging in hot then into that final chicane. That's going to cost him a lot of momentum now going through turn 17. Power on the factory Aprilia down the start-finish straight, but he's up against the fastest Grand Prix bike in history, Pedro Acosta's KTM. Acosta has the inside line now in the braking zone for the first corner. You feel like that was really Bezzecchi paying for the mistake he made going into turn 15 and 16. Acosta up in a second. Music to the ears of Jorge Martin fans after an injury-ravaged 2025, where he had doubts about whether his career would be ended, whether he had the stomach for the fight after multiple injuries. Martin at the moment has just fired in a 1:38.099. He's the fastest rider on circuit, half a second quicker than Marc, 4/10 faster than Pedro Acosta. He's been absolutely superb. 16th to 5th, and he's starting to close in here on the Frankie Morbidelli. It could get even better as far as the Martin age is concerned. Martin on the inside of Morbidelli. This is getting better and better, isn't it, for the reigning world champion, showing just why he's got that #1 plate on that factory Aprilia. Martin then now picks off Morbidelli, and he's up into P4. He's coming now into the final sector, nearly 4 seconds clear of Pedro Acosta. It has looked so smooth. It has looked so easy as he comes through the final corner now. It has been a breeze in Balaton for World Championship leader Marc Marquez, as he does win for a 7th successive Grand Prix. And our first visit to Hungary, he has been superb. He has been brilliant in Balaton. Pole position, sprint victory, Grand Prix victory. He is unstoppable. Simple as that. There is nobody better right now in MotoGP than Marc Marquez.